I have this really awesome story to share with you today, a success story about someone with Parkinson's disease that I worked with. And it's for me, it's actually been a rarity to work with someone with Parkinson's, and this was basically the first chance I had, and the success was so amazing about Parkinson's, mainly with meditation techniques, but there's some other things I'm going to share too that I really wanted to talk about it here today for anyone who suffers from Parkinson or anyone who has family members that suffer from Parkinson's disease. Hi, I'm David Essel. So a client came in and asked if they could have some sessions to learn the art of meditation in regards to helping them with Parkinson's symptoms. And I asked them a little bit about how they found me and what was the different things they've done in the past to help heal from this other than meditation. And they had tried exercise and they were exercising on a regular basis, which is awesome. And then they finally said, you know, our doctors have said that after all the medication that they've given us for anxiety and the tremors and everything else that goes with Parkinson, the doctors threw up their hands and said, you know what, we think maybe the best thing that would do would be to learn how to meditate. So as I got more information about this person, I found out some really interesting things, that because of the shaking that made this person so uncomfortable is that they were unable to sit for more than a few minutes at a time. So even if they were watching a movie, they'd sit and watch a movie and get up and go and do something and come back. And part of that main reason was the fact that when the shaking started, they wanted to take their mind off of the shaking and go and do some kind of physical activity. And this constant up and down, not only was it creating anxiety for this person with Parkinson's disease, but also for her husband. So we sat and talked in length about what she had done and what the end result was and everything. We came to the conclusion that meditation was going to be the main form of treatment that we were going to offer her. And on top of the meditation, I said, I think it would be really good to get into some different other exercises that would allow you to learn how to sit with the disease. Now, on YouTube here, we have another video that we did talking about dealing with our own personal pain. And this is one of the things that we have to do, whether the personal pain that's creating anxiety is physically based or emotionally based, it doesn't matter. We need to learn to sit with it. And so on top of the meditation, which I'll tell you about in a second, I also recommended that she do some puzzle work, believe it or not. You know, like lots of people would probably say, okay, that's crazy, David. You have someone who has the shaking hand syndrome from Parkinson's and you're asking them to sit and to take puzzles. And the answer is yes. Now, we recommend that you use puzzles with very large pieces so that we see success. We don't want the tiny little pieces where we can't even hardly hold them. We want the larger pieces. And what that does is it allows someone with Parkinson's disease to focus on sitting for one thing, being still, but also a physical movement with the hands, a physical movement that allows them to connect the mind and body connection with an activity that is in a seated position. Because she had already mastered the art of exercise and was doing plenty of exercise in the gym, I really felt intuitively that the next thing to do in order to help calm the mind is to do a mind-body connection technique, an exercise. So that worked out unbelievably well. And now she's doing that multiple times a day. She's sitting at a table. But the real kicker, the real thing that I felt that was going to have the greatest impact on her, and that now I've seen her in the past month several more times since we ended the treatment, has been meditation. And what I encourage her, I took her into the office, and I do this with people over the phone, so no matter where you live, we can teach you the art of meditation. But I brought her into this really calming place through a variety of different techniques. There's a breathing technique. There's a muscle tension and relaxation technique. There's a mantra, a word repetition technique. And then there's a visualization technique that all can be put underneath the umbrella of meditation. So I took her through several. We found out which one she liked the most, and then we gave her our meditation CD and asked her to go home and 2 times a day, 45 minutes in the morning, follow the CD. In other words, just put it on, lay in bed, and do the exercise, or do it in a seated position, it doesn't matter. And then at nighttime, well, within 3 to 4 weeks, I'm so excited. I'm about jumping through my skin. The changes have been dramatic. When I talked to her the other day, she said that her anxiety level has dropped dramatically, that she's sitting through the full meditation CD both in the morning and night. She hasn't missed a day in a month of meditating 2 times a day with the CD for 45 minutes at a time. And this is a woman, and she said to me, David, before I started doing this, I couldn't even sit for 5 minutes at a time. And now I'm there 45 minutes at a time. On top of that, she's also involved with the large puzzle pieces and doing that several times a day. So while this may not be a cure, obviously, for Parkinson's disease, I wanted to share this for any families that are struggling or individuals that are struggling with the disease, that there are alternative methods out there that can have a dramatic impact on someone dealing with the anxiety created through Parkinson's disease. And again, when I saw her after several weeks that I hadn't seen her, and I saw her and I saw the calmness that was emanating from her eyes and the way she spoke, and everything was just so fantastic, I wanted to share this. If I can help anyone whatsoever, contact us at talkdavid.com. I know meditation is so phenomenal for almost everything. I myself didn't know it was going to have this huge of an impact with someone with Parkinson's disease. So contact me through talkdavid.com. And don't forget to share this. If you know of anyone, or you know of someone whose mother or father or sister or brother is struggling with Parkinson's, please send this video to them so that they know that there's alternative methods out there that could be perfect for their friend or family member, their loved one, whatever it might be. And don't forget to sign up for our YouTube account here under Super Slowdown, and then every new video we produce will be sent directly to your inbox at YouTube. Okay, I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.